Cheeky, 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 check, cheeky, cheeky, check. You're the best around. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Orthos Ravens? I'll check.
Do you have any Orthos ribbons?
Okay. Got to go to mods. Orthos, you said? Nope. No Orthos Raven. Womp womp. Womp womp. Alright, let's leave something building before we head out. What do we need? Okay. Let's see.
It's that time again, dreamers.
Complete
That's
9
all
to
we
15
have time
missions. Still have, oh, we gotta do the sortie. Of course.
Operator, you have outdone yourself. There I go again, giving you too much credit. Must I always show you the way forward?
Okay, looks good. Let's go. I'm using my old Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So this is the one that was giving me some problems. This is the new one. And it has stick drift this way. And that just started, I don't know, about 4 days ago, 5 days ago. So my old one, this one, so this one had stick drift, but on the left stick. But I just
The
tried
Switch
it.
Pro controller reveal?
What's up, Santrina? So, guess what, guys? After not touching this thing for almost, I don't know, like 6 months, I tried it and it seems to work. Seems. So let's see if it still works. If not, I'm going to lose my mind, okay? And I'm gonna just go to Walmart and buy a new Nintendo Switch controller. I don't want to. Oh my god. Somebody said there's a company called Turtle Island, and they have controllers with motion controls and gyroscope. Sure, let me look for it right now before. It's easy to procrastinate stuff. You procrastinate stuff and then you never get it done. Turtle Island controllers. Oh, Turtle Beach. Okay, Turtle Beach. All right. Turtle Beach. Wireless modular controller. Get those ads out of my face, dude. Everybody wants you to like fucking click on their coupon and their bullshit. Just so tired. $209. Customizable modules built into Hall effect technology, ergonomically enhanced 6-button, blah blah blah. Tell me about the gyroscope. Rematch, wireless controller, Nintendo Switch. This controller also works with Nintendo Switch 2. C button not available. What do you mean C button not available? Is that something for Nintendo Switch 2? Unique lenticular Donkey Kong design. Who cares? Doesn't say anything about gyroscope. Turtle Beach gyroscope controller. Nintendo Switch. Turtle Beach Rematch Wireless. It's as much as a Pro. A Pro's like $60 too. Oh, but you know what? It might be better built. If it has gyroscope. Built-in motion controls. Okay, now we're cooking. We're cooking with something now. Power A enhanced Lumcra wireless controller. And it's $49. It's $10 cheaper. But does it have motion controls? I don't want to see a video. Just tell me that it has motion controls. Nintendo licensed product? Okay. And it looks very similar to the Pro controller. I don't want to see the colors. I just want to know if it has motion controls. Wireless motion controls, and it's $10 cheaper. It's a Target. Arrives by Friday. Okay. So we have Turtle Beach and we have Power A. We already have two companies. Nintendo Switch. Oh, wait a minute. The Turtle Beach is 60, this other one's 41, so that's like a $19 difference. Okay. Nintendo Switch Pro controller, $38. Yeah, but if it keeps breaking, it doesn't matter. If it keeps fucking breaking, dude. Okay. I'll order it if I have problems. If I have problems with it, I'll order it. Keep having problems. Okay. Cross your fingers for a potato. Here we go. The A button doesn't work. I'm gonna try some light troubleshooting. Nope, the A button's not working. Yeah, fucking hell. Nope, so much for that idea.
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
Yeah. Chaos is spreading. Great, now the stick is not working. Even when I put it to factory settings, it's still drifting to the left. And I don't know why it does that. It's just I press it to the left and then it wants to go to the left. And then I can calibrate it. It doesn't. It's not doing anything. It's like not bouncing. Dude, I just wanted to play my fucking ninja game, dude. Calibration complete. I didn't do jack shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to order it. Last thing that I can do is update the controllers. Maybe that will do it. Or maybe that would just fuck things up even more. Oh no, I unpaired it and now it doesn't want to do it now. Let me restart it. Motherfuck. Why can't it be found now? Hold the sync button. There it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna order. Don't want to spend money on it, but Jesus Christ. Let's see what we got. We have Power A for $41, almost $20 under. Let's go ahead and order that one. Actually, maybe I have a TikTok coupon. Maybe I can find it on TikTok Shop. Power A.
What should I spend my 2K plat on?
Storage and cosmetics. Power.
I've got enough storage.
Okay, so what I would do is I would just sit on it. Just sit on the 2K plat. Fight the fight the temptation to spend it. Okay, that's gonna make you develop money saving skills. If you can save 2K plat, you can probably save $2K, $20K, $200K. Okay, so practice resisting that temptation and just let it sit there.
What ribbons are cheap but can sell high with a good roll?
That I don't know. That's ribbon market stuff. Ribbon market questions. That's more like mid-game stuff. Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. I found a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller with for $15. Question is, does it have motion controls? Six-axis gyro sensor. I don't like that, dude. I don't like the 6-axis gyro sensor.
Hey my friend, how are you today?
Yeah, what's up, Nico? Just shopping for a controller now, because I'm sick of it, dude. I'm sick of the controller. And it's just bad.
What gun it's better for DPSI and Mastery 8?
Just a Bratton. The thing is, if you're looking for DPS with a gun, the Bratton is good enough. It's like the
What
first.
do you play on?
I play on PC. So you can just use the Bratton or the Furis. The thing is how you're gonna mod it. So you gotta keep in mind, one, who your enemy is. Miguel, thank you for the follow. Who your enemy is.
It's the thing, the mods.
Well, the thing is, it's a lot of people. Sorry, that was from work. So a lot of people don't take into the consideration what damage types, like the combat element system in Warframe. Maybe because, you know, the game doesn't drill into your head the combat element system like Pokemon does. Like Pokemon just like revolves around like their combat element system. In Warframe, they don't really mention it, but if you're not, if you're going against an enemy and you don't have their weak types, then you're leaving a lot of performance on the table. Also,
I hear about that, like fire toxic elements.
no. I'm talking about their weaknesses. Look, of course you can go to a wiki, but right here,
Oh,
you can go to the codex, you go to universe, you go to factions, and right there, see, vulnerable to impact and corrosive. Okay, so what you do is you gotta have different configurations for different enemy types, and you have to be ready. You have to go ready into a mission. Okay, a lot of people, what happens is that they're lazy and they want to just use one configuration that works everywhere, and then when the configuration doesn't work, they say that the Warframe is trash, that their weapon is trash, and then they go chase some meta thing that they saw in a TikTok, you know. So the Bratton is fine against these guys, okay. You just have to mod it with the weaknesses. You can either do a lot of impact or a lot of corrosive, you know, or both. And also weak points. So I think so. This guy is gonna take a lot more damage to the head, and he's gonna take a whole lot more damage to the face because he doesn't have a mask. So the Greniers that have a mask, you shoot them in the face, they're gonna take less damage. Okay, these are like little things that you gotta memorize. And I think,
Oh, I am understanding.
and also the head is not the only weakness. And I'm not sure. Okay, I think these guys also, if you shoot them in the genitals, in the groin, that's also a weakness. They take extra damage if you shoot them there. The head is much easier. Some enemies don't have heads, but but all enemies have weaknesses. They have like weak points.
I use Harrow, it's good for that, no? Critics.
Yeah, Harrow is specifically a weakness specialist. So in the game, when they talk about headshots, they really should replace headshot with weak point. And the game uses both terms. They use weak point and then they use headshot. And I think that that's a mistake because mechanically they're kind of the same. I haven't seen something that works for headshot that doesn't work for a weakness on an enemy that doesn't have a head. So what's good for DPS? Bratton, Furus. You can go to the market and you can get weapons for credits, but you're not gonna see the credit price. You gotta click on the weapon, and then it will show you the credit price. It's a scummy tactic that I don't like, but Digital Extreme does it. Yeah. Let me show you, because new players could use this. You go here to the market. Let's go to weapons, and let's see if we can find one that costs credits. So it's going to show you the platinum price, but it's not going to show you the credit price. Here's an example. Boltor. So the Boltor is 150. It shows a check because I already own it. But if I didn't own it, like this, see how it says 225? This will say 150. But you don't know it's a credit. It has a credit price until you click on it. Once you click on it, you find out that the blueprint is 15,000. See what I'm saying? So, so you can browse the market that way. I really don't like that they use this scummy tactic.
Yes.
But it is what it is. So you can get yourself one of these weapons. You know, Boltor is slower than the Bratton. Like the shot velocity is slower, but it still works. You know. So you mod it correctly, keeping in mind the weak types of the enemy. That's why you have different configurations. So you change things according to the mission, according to the enemy, and you memorize weak points.
I use Aeolic, it's good.
Any weapon is good in Warframe, and the reason that is because you can mod any weapon to be overpowered in Warframe. Any Warframe and any, weapon can, become overpowered. Maybe not some Warframes, right? Like, for example, this is Mag. Mag Prime is superior to Mag, mathematically superior. Okay?
The power of the mods, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I recommend. Okay, so I was... Let's see. I was trying to order a new controller. See, this one doesn't have Spectra Enhanced Wire Controller. This one doesn't have any sort of explanation. Power A Spectra Enhanced Wire Controller. Spectra. Oh, this is for Xbox. Maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing. Power A Nintendo Pro Controller. Motion control. Gyroscope. It shows me the same thing. I know the $15. I don't believe the whole $15 thing, dude. Okay, from older features, not one says gyroscope or motion controls. Six-axis gyro. Let me tell you something. Any control that says six-axis gyro, don't go for it. It's not true analog motion control. Like, the character's not gonna be doing this. Okay? What it means is that if you're gonna go, say, to the right, and you go like this, so the controller, it's like one of these pads, and then that's gonna go to the right. Okay, that's gonna go like that, and that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for something that moves like a joystick. So don't fall for it.
Wassup UNNCJ.
Yeah, what's up, DK? I'm shopping for a new controller. I'm sick and tired of this, dude. I am sick and tired of this nonsense. I just want to play my Space Ninja game. Can't even do that in peace.
What happened?
Stick drift. And I'm not gonna buy from Nintendo again. The problem is that it's hard to find a controller with a gyroscope.
That's a pain in the butt cheeks.
Six-axis gyro sensor. Precise motion. I'm gonna have to look, dude. Is six-axis gyro sensor the same as motion controls? Question mark. No, 6-axis gyro sensor is not the same as motion controls. I knew it! But it's a key component in most motion controls. Motion controls, also known as gyro controls, utilize motion sensors to detect movement and translate into game actions.
Selling a founder's account accepted?
No. You're gonna get banned, dude. Whoever buys it is probably gonna get banned if their account gets audited. Just hold on to it and come back to Warframe when it changes enough.
Dang.
When it changes enough that you like it, there you go. Or you can give your account, okay, to to your kid or something. Like you have a kid, you're like, oh, I used to play this. Here you go, and then your kid picks it up or where you left off. You know what? I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT.
By the way, is it real that they removing Ureli Prime from Prime Access next UPD?
Yeah, I think so. ChatGPT, can you hear me? Hello? This fucking thing doesn't work.
Yes? Just unlock Steel Path. What should be my next move?
What should be my next move? You unlocked Steel Path. Your next move is... well, it depends. Did you finish all the quests in your codex? Chatty, please find me a gyroscope motion controls like the Nintendo Switch.
I suggest getting some Incarnon, they really up.
Pro controller.
I finish only the main story quest.
But that is not made by Nintendo because they are practicing planned obsolescence.
Finish all quest.
You finish only the main story quest? Well, you got work to do then. You gotta finish all the quests, all of them.
At DKOK.
And then after you do that, you gotta finish all the missions. There's missions that you have that you haven't.
What's our budget
completed.
limit for a better controller?
Like $60. Six-axis gyro control.
ALR searching for you.
Thank you. I'm searching here too. Is six-axis motion control the same as the gyroscope motion control from the Nintendo Switch Pro controller? Question mark. Yes, when you see the Axis motion control listed on game control, it's essentially the same thing as a Gyro Plus, accelerometer motion control, and Nintendo Switch Pro controller. 6-axis, marking turn meaning it has 3 axes from gyroscope plus 3 axes from the accelerometer. Full motion sensing like Switch Pro controller. Well, I already bought a controller that said 6-axis gyro controls from a third-party company, and it didn't work with Steam. And when you plug in the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, it works with Steam with no problems. So I need a controller that has a gyroscope, motion controls, and it works with Steam. Scour the internet into the infinity of cyberspace and find me one, chatty. Find me a substitute controller that doesn't come from scumbag company Nintendo. Boro, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Yo, what's up, Luba?
Hey, what's up? Is that you, Pep? Sorry, yeah, you're the only one with a little box and X.
It's me.
Hey, what's up, Pep? I'm sick and tired, dude. I'm gonna buy a new controller. It's not gonna be Nintendo. Look.
Ema, come back later.
Yeah, no problem, DK. Thank you. Look, this is my old controller. Okay? And it broke. I didn't slam this thing. I didn't rage this thing. I didn't
PS
do
or
anything.
Xbox?
Nintendo Switch. I mean, I play on Steam, but the controller needs to work with a Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I didn't abuse this thing. I just used it to play video games, and it broke. Then I bought this, and I spent like $60 on it. Okay, again. And like 4 or 5 days ago, it started acting up. And guess what? It's the drift.
Yeah, my Pro controller stopped working without me damaging it or abusing it in any ways.
It's called planned obsolescence. They engineer it that way so they can do this. Oh, they'll buy another one. Guess what? They're right. Look, they scammed me. They got their $60 out of me.
Exactly.
Never again. I'll go third party. Fuck these people. Man, Nintendo has really fallen down since Satoru Iwata.
Yay, same with 30-party Xbox controllers, the sticks get burnt out so quickly.
Does Microsoft make controllers?
It's sad that it's become this way.
Yeah.
One sec, BRB.
Yeah.
Yay, I got the one with the extra buttons on the back.
Yeah, I got one like that. I got this to play Armored Core.
They work good for about 2 months.
It has little buttons. But it doesn't have a gyroscope.
Found one.
Well, ChatGPT found one too. It's called the 8-bit do. It's $60. Trying to see if I can find.
$59.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find something cheaper.
It's a Mamba 1.
Mamba. You gotta make sure it says gyro controls.
Yee.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. If I buy it from Walmart and I keep the
It has like a screen that show it can pair with PC, Xbox, PS, or Nintendo.
If I buy one from Walmart and I keep the receipt and I buy the protection plan, I can go and swap it out for another one. Why didn't I think of that? Shit! Shit, why didn't I think of that? Or maybe I did and I don't know where the receipt is.
I hope a Walmart employee heard you.
Well, I mean, it's part of their policy. You know the extra $16 that you pay for the protection plan? No. It's part of their business. You pay an extra $16 and then they expand the policy for 3 years. And this thing is breaking in less than 3 years.
All right, I am back.
Hey, what's up, Pep? If I did it, it's gonna be on the controller box. But you know what? I don't think I have I don't think I got the controller.
Smart love, you're right.
The controller box is not here. Hold on. Those are the silver testers. What is this? Digital stainless steel. What is this? No, that's a virtual reality.
I feel like nowadays not many companies make things to last. Why no?
No, it's called planned obsolescence. They deliberately time it with engineering. They time it so it breaks within like 2 to 4 years. And they're betting it. That's why it's important when like a thing breaks for no reason, not to go back and buy the same thing. But
try finding the same controller you already got and return the broken one.
Well, no, that's not gonna work because it's dirty. It's like, and the crevices and shit.
If they want to play
dirty.
games, just play better.
Yeah, exactly. Let me check if I have the box of the controller. Because I probably did that before. That's not it. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to end the stream, go to Walmart, and buy a new controller with the 3-year protection plan. And then I'm going to keep the receipt. Because I can't stand this shit. I just want to play Space Ninja game in peace.
Smart.
Okay? And I don't know why that's so difficult. It's always somebody, it's either work or somebody calling me or some situation popping off or some bullshit.
Real dude.
You know?
Life is
Okay.
just annoying like that man.
Yeah, it's called Murphy's Law. Okay, so I'm ending the stream, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get gonna get the controller
War
at
crimes
Walmart.
across the galaxy is easy, life is hard. Alrighty, King.
See, people say that about Warframe, that you're committing war crimes, but I'm like, I'm not committing any war crimes. What war crimes am I committing? You know? Even when I go to a Corpus capital ship, you know, the technicians that are working on the panels, I leave them alone. Have you ever seen a technician just taking a break, just sitting there because they're on their break? Guess what? I leave them alone. You know? Like, you know, I wanna play the fantasy that I'm a righteous good guy space ninja. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they deserve THJER breaks lol.
Yeah, 100. I 100% might leave them alone, or somebody that's like working. You know, those Corpus guys. Okay, okay. They're doing their thing. They're not shooting at me. I'm gonna leave them alone. Anyway, a lot of people that just go and backstab them because you get like a free finisher takedown. I leave them alone. Actually, that's one of the reasons that I didn't want to finish Lords of the Fallen. I made it all the way to like the end of the game, and one of the final bosses, he's like this big ogre. He's like crying over his dead wife, and so I approach, and he's still crying, right? And I'm like, well, maybe he didn't see me because I'm coming from behind. So I went in front of him, and he looks at me, and he's still crying over his dead wife. This is in Lords of the Fallen. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, he doesn't want to fight. I'm not gonna swing first because I want to live the fantasy of a hero. Okay, not like a jerk, right? So I sit there, I emote, you know, I say hi, you know, I do like the prayer
Yeah.
emote, all that stuff. The guy's just sitting there crying to his wife, and I guess you're supposed to swing first. I'm not gonna swing first, even if it's like a giant ugly ogre, especially one that's like crying over his dead wife. I'm not gonna do that, so I never finished the game.
LMAO.
Well, it's a fantasy. I want to play the fantasy of a hero. Okay, like, you know,
Oh wow.
you know, it's just like, you know, I want to be a hero, right? Yeah, I don't play
That's
the game to be
reasonable.
a jerk. Yeah, and in Dark Souls, at the beginning in Dark Souls, there's a bunch of zombies. You know, like the hollows that are not attacking you. They go like this when you have your weapon out. They go like that. People beat them up all the time. They're like, oh, free souls, free experience. I'm like, I'm not gonna beat you up, dude. Relax. Anyway, gotta go to Walmart for a new controller
Bro is
And-
too nice, lul.
and my new plan to use the 3-year protection plan in my favor to fight Nintendo's planned obsolescence. I'll be right back.